49-year-old is officially, once again, world's most beautiful.
No matter how serenely you aim to glide through life, surprises are inevitable, especially when you're in the spotlight, Julia Roberts wants us to understand. Drawing from her own experiences, Julia confesses that despite her best efforts to retreat from the chaos of Hollywood, she's continually blindsided by unexpected twists. Whether it's long-concealed secrets surfacing or rumors magnifying the turbulence in her personal life, shocks can strike anyone, even Julia herself. Now, let's listen to the shocking news about Julia recently. Julia Roberts recently received some shocking news about her family origins. Turns out she's not Roberts. A few days ago, she sat in stunned silence as Dr. Henry Louis Gates, Jr. gently unraveled the tangled threads of her family history. The room seemed to fade away as his words hung in the air, each syllable carrying the weight of centuries past. The realization hit her with the force of a hurricane. She was not who she thought she was. Her identity, rooted in the name Roberts, now seemed fragile, a mere facade masking a hidden truth. She had built her life, her career, her very sense of self on the foundation of a name that was not rightfully hers. As Dr. Gates continued to speak, Julia's mind raced, trying to process the implications of this newfound revelation. Rhoda Subtle Roberts, her great-great-grandmother, suddenly emerged from the shadows of history, a figure shrouded in secrets and scandal. The affair, the betrayal, it all seemed like a script torn from the pages of a melodramatic novel. Yet here it was, her family's story laid bare for the world to see. The weight of her ancestors' choices bore down on her, the consequences reverberating through the generations like ripples in a pond. She couldn't help but wonder about the man who had been her namesake, Willis Roberts, a ghost from the past, whose existence now felt both haunting and elusive. Julia's gaze never wavered from Dr. Gates, her eyes fixed on his as if searching for answers that even he could not provide. How could she reconcile this newfound knowledge with the life she had lived? How could she continue to bear a name that no longer belonged to her, a legacy tainted by betrayal and deceit? As the revelations unfolded like pages in an ancient manuscript, Dr. Henry's voice carried the weight of newfound truth. Julia Roberts leaned in, her eyes fixed on him with a mixture of anticipation and trepidation as he delved deeper into the labyrinth of her ancestry. "We found a cluster of matches that tied Julia and her cousin to one man," Dr. Henry revealed, his words hanging in the air like a revelation from the heavens. Henry MacDonald Mitchell, Jr. The name echoed in the room, a beacon illuminating a path through the darkness of uncertainty. Julia's mind raced, trying to grasp the significance of this newfound connection. Mitchell, a name she had never known, yet one that now held the key to her identity. "So we're Mitchells?" Julia's voice trembled with a mixture of disbelief and wonder, her heart pounding with the weight of realization. Dr. Henry nodded solemnly, confirming what had once seemed unimaginable. "Yes, Julia, you are a Mitchell." The room seemed to spin around her as Julia grappled with the enormity of this revelation. Mitchell, a name that felt foreign yet strangely familiar, a doorway to a world she had never known existed. "Truly, my mind is blown," Julia confessed, her words a whisper in the hushed atmosphere of discovery. "It is fascinating, and on the other hand, there's, part of me that, when I'm calmer, can still wrap my arms around the idea that my family is my family." Her emotions were a tempest, swirling within her like a stormy sea. On one hand, the allure of newfound identity beckoned like a siren song, promising adventure and revelation. On the other hand, the comfort of familiarity tugged at her heartstrings, reminding her of the bonds that had shaped her life. "I do prefer the name Roberts," Julia admitted with a wry smile, her trademark humor breaking through the tension of the moment. This was a very unexpected turn. Another shocking news for Julia is the negative rumors about her being the reason why Danny Motor's small family broke up. Their journey began on the bustling set of The Mexican in 2000, where fate, it seemed, had orchestrated their first encounter. Roberts, radiant in her role as Samantha Barzil, caught the eye of Motor, the skilled cinematographer behind the lens. Yet, amidst the glitz and glamour of Tinseltown, their budding connection was shrouded in the shadows of their respective relationships. Roberts was entwined in a romance with actor Benjamin Bratt, while Motor found himself bound to celebrity makeup artist Vera Steinberg. Theirs was a delicate dance, fraught with temptation and desire, yet tempered by loyalty and obligation. As whispers of their burgeoning affection reverberated through Hollywood's grapevine, Roberts and Motor found themselves ensnared in a web of speculation and scrutiny. The lines between friendship and infatuation blurred, casting a shadow over their burgeoning romance. Roberts, ever candid, would later confess to Oprah Winfrey in December 2003 that she was aware of Motor's marital status, acknowledging the complexity of their entanglement. "For a really long time," Roberts confessed, her voice tinged with a hint of remorse. "I could see how wonderful he was, but we were both in relationships at the time, so we were just friends." Despite her assertions, the whispers persisted, fueled by rumors of Roberts's alleged behavior and the perception of her as a mistress entangled in the demise of Motor's marriage. Tales of mean-spirited antics and behind-the-scenes drama only served to further muddy the waters, painting a portrait of Roberts as a femme fatale in the eyes of the public. The transition from clandestine romance to public acknowledgement for Julia Roberts and Danny Motor was fraught with unexpected obstacles, none more significant than the resistance they encountered from Vera Steinberg, Motor's estranged wife. Despite the depth of their connection and the blossoming of their love, Steinberg's reluctance to sever ties with Motor cast a shadow over their burgeoning relationship. It was rumored that Steinberg adamantly refused to sign divorce papers, clinging stubbornly to a relationship that had weathered the storms of nearly 5 years. This impasse, fueled by Steinberg's unwavering determination, threatened to derail Roberts and Motor's hopes for a future together. Roberts, known for her candor and unapologetic demeanor, found herself at a crossroads, torn between the desire for a resolution and the frustration of an unresolved conflict. It was during this tumultuous period that a seemingly innocuous act sparked a firestorm of controversy. Roberts, perhaps in a moment of frustration or defiance, was spotted in West Hollywood sporting a DIY T-shirt emblazoned with the words, "Aloe Vera." The implications were clear, a thinly veiled jab at Steinberg and her perceived role in delaying the divorce proceedings. Yet Roberts, ever defiant, insisted that the gesture was not intended as a public shaming, but rather as a private expression of her emotions. "You know what that was about? It was private," Roberts explained to Oprah Winfrey during their candid conversation in 2003. Despite the backlash and speculation surrounding her choice of attire, Roberts remained steadfast in her defense, declaring, "I stand by my T-shirt." Ultimately, after months of negotiations and emotional turmoil, Steinberg relented, and the divorce was finalized in June 2002. The following month, Roberts and Motor exchanged vows in an intimate ceremony at Roberts' picturesque ranch in Taos, New Mexico, marking the beginning of a new chapter in their love story. Vera Steinberg's sentiments echoed like a bitter refrain in the aftermath of her divorce from Danny Motor. Her accusations, delivered with the sting of betrayal and resentment, painted Julia Roberts as the orchestrator of her marital demise. In a candid interview with The Sun in July 2002, Steinberg spared no words in her condemnation of the Oscar-winning actress, branding her a husband stealer and casting doubt on the longevity of Roberts and Motor's relationship. "I'll never be able to forgive Julia," Steinberg declared, her voice dripping with disdain. "She's a husband stealer." But Steinberg's ire wasn't solely reserved for Roberts. Her former husband, Motor, also bore the brunt of her accusations. Allegations of infidelity hung heavy in the air as Steinberg painted a portrait of Motor as a serial philanderer, incapable of fidelity or commitment. "It won't last with her anyway," Steinberg asserted, her words laced with bitterness. "She will be looking for a new husband within a year. Danny has a roving eye, and he won't change." Despite Steinberg's dire predictions, Roberts and Motor's love story proved to be resilient in the face of adversity. As the years passed, their bond deepened, weathering the storms of scandal and speculation. In November 2004, their family grew with the arrival of twins Hazel Patricia and Phineas Walter, followed by the birth of Henry Daniel in June 2007. Their journey, though fraught with challenges, was marked by moments of unwavering love and devotion. In July 2023, Roberts and Motor celebrated their 21st wedding anniversary, a testament to the enduring strength of their union. Months later, in December 2023, Roberts opened up about her admiration for Motor in an interview with Gayle King on CBS Mornings, describing him as her favorite human and praising his intellect, kindness, and unwavering support. He's just my favorite human," Roberts shared, her voice filled with warmth and affection. "He's so smart and kind and dynamic in the way that he looks at the world and admires people. He's just so strong and loving." In addition to Julia Roberts' shocking love triangle, she was even more shocked when she was considered hostile by Susan Sarandon. Susan Sarandon and Julia Roberts stand as icons in Hollywood, each leaving an indelible mark on the silver screen with their talent, beauty, and charisma. Sarandon's illustrious career spans over half a century, marked by memorable performances in some of cinema's greatest masterpieces. From her breakthrough role in Thelma and Louise to her captivating portrayals in countless films, Sarandon has solidified her status as one of Hollywood's most treasured stars. Meanwhile, Julia Roberts captivates audiences with her radiant smile and magnetic presence, earning her a place in the pantheon of legendary leading ladies. Her portrayal of Vivian Ward in Pretty Woman remains etched in cinematic history, defining the romantic comedy genre for generations to come. In 1998, these two powerhouse actresses joined forces in the emotionally charged drama Stepmom. The film explores the complexities of family dynamics, with Sarandon's character grappling with the reality of her ex-husband's new relationship with Robert's character. As they brought their characters to life on screen, rumors began to swirl that their on-screen tension had spilled over into real life. Reports of a feud between Sarandon and Roberts circulated in the media, painting a picture of animosity and discord between the two actresses. Yet, amidst the speculation and sensationalism, the truth remained elusive. Now, years later, Sarandon and Roberts have finally set the record straight. Contrary to the rumors that once plagued their relationship, the two actresses have come forward to debunk the myth of their alleged feud. "It's definitely not true," Sarandon asserts, her voice firm and resolute. Roberts echoes her sentiment, emphasizing that the reports were greatly exaggerated and rooted in falsehood. Susan Sarandon's decision to confront the decades-old rumor of a feud with Julia Roberts demonstrated her unwillingness to let falsehoods linger unchallenged. In April 2017, the iconic actress took to social media, using the platform of X, formerly known as Twitter, to finally address the long-standing speculation that had shadowed her relationship with Roberts for years. In a tweet that sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry, Sarandon pulled back the curtain on the origins of the rumor, revealing a surprising and unsettling truth. Contrary to popular belief, it wasn't personal animosity or professional rivalry that fueled the rumors of discord between her and Roberts during the filming of Stepmom. Instead, it was an orchestrated fabrication by none other than Sarandon's own PR person. Press printed that Julia and I hated each other during Stepmom, Sarandon candidly revealed in her tweet. Found out it was my PR person creating rumors. The revelation was nothing short of astonishing, casting a harsh light on the inner workings of Hollywood's publicity machine. In a world where perception often reigns supreme, Sarandon's revelation served as a stark reminder of the power and consequences of misinformation. For Sarandon, the decision to come forward and set the record straight was not just about dispelling rumors, but reclaiming her truth. It was an act of defiance against the pervasive culture of gossip and sensationalism that often obscures the reality behind the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. As Sarandon's tweet circulated across social media platforms, fans voiced their frustration at the apparent attempt to manufacture drama for publicity purposes. "How outrageous! Hope that person got in style for that," one user responded, encapsulating the sentiment shared by many. The idea that a PR person would fabricate rumors of animosity between two respected actresses struck a chord with fans who demanded accountability for the manipulation of public perception. Another echoed these sentiments, expressing a desire for consequences to befall the individual responsible for perpetuating the falsehoods. "Hope that PR person was fired and outed," they wrote, underscoring the severity of the situation and the need for accountability within the industry. The revelation of the PR person's actions shed new light on the pervasive culture of sensationalism and manipulation that often accompanies the release of high-profile films. In the cutthroat world of Hollywood, where publicity can make or break careers, the temptation to manufacture controversy for promotional purposes is ever present. Sarandon's decision to come forward with the truth may have been influenced by her own experiences portraying feuding megastars Joan Crawford and Bette Davis in the FX biopic Feud. In delving into the tumultuous relationship between Crawford and Davis, Sarandon may have found parallels to her own situation, prompting her to confront the rumors head-on. The revelation that the rumored feud between Susan Sarandon and Julia Roberts was nothing more than media fabrication received further validation when Roberts herself weighed in on the matter. In an Entertainment Weekly article that Sarandon referenced in her tweet, Roberts emphatically debunked the gossip surrounding their supposed discord. Setting the record straight, Roberts described Sarandon not as a rival, but as a cherished friend, dispelling any notion of tension between them. "It's absolute hogwash," Roberts asserted, her words a resolute dismissal of the rumors that had plagued their relationship for years. Her candid rebuttal was a testament to the strength of their bond, a bond that transcended the trivialities of tabloid fodder. In typical Roberts fashion, she injected a dose of humor into the situation, poking fun at the mundanity of the rumors that had circulated about them. "There's got to be something new," Roberts quipped, her playful sarcasm tinged with a hint of exasperation. "It can still be a total lie because, nobody wants the truth. I understand that. I've accepted it. But a better lie? Please? This is such a yawn." Her lighthearted response underscored the absurdity of the situation, highlighting the insatiable appetite for scandal and sensation in the media landscape. As the revelations unfolded like pages in an ancient manuscript, Dr. Henry's voice carried the weight of newfound truth. Julia Roberts leaned in, her eyes fixed on him with a mixture of anticipation and trepidation as he delved deeper into the labyrinth of her ancestry. "We found a cluster of matches that tied Julia and her cousin to one man," Dr. Henry revealed, his words hanging in the air like a revelation from the heavens. "Henry MacDonald Mitchell, Jr." The name echoed in the room, a beacon illuminating a path through the darkness of uncertainty. Julia's mind raced, trying to grasp the significance of this newfound connection. Mitchell, a name she had never known, yet one that now held the key to her identity. "So we're Mitchells?" Julia's voice trembled with a mixture of disbelief and wonder, her heart pounding with the weight of realization. Dr. Henry nodded solemnly, confirming what had once seemed unimaginable. "Yes, Julia, you are a Mitchell." The room seemed to spin around her as Julia grappled with the enormity of this revelation. Mitchell, a name that felt foreign yet strangely familiar, a doorway to a world she had never known existed. "Truly, my mind is blown," Julia confessed, her words a whisper in the hushed atmosphere of discovery. "It is fascinating, and on the other hand, there's, part of me that, when I'm calmer, can still wrap my arms around the idea that my family is my family." Her emotions were a tempest, swirling within her like a stormy sea. On one hand, the allure of newfound identity beckoned like a siren song, promising adventure and revelation. On the other hand, the comfort of familiarity tugged at her heartstrings, reminding her of the bonds that had shaped her life. "I do prefer the name Roberts," Julia admitted with a wry smile, her trademark humor breaking through the tension of the moment. This was a very unexpected turn. Another shocking news for Julia is the negative rumors about her being the reason why Danny Motor's small family broke up. Their journey began on the bustling set of The Mexican in 2000, where fate, it seemed, had orchestrated their first encounter. Roberts, radiant in her role as Samantha Barzil, caught the eye of Motor, the skilled cinematographer behind the lens. Julia also revealed that she was quite annoyed when reporters kept asking about her age. In a candid interview with InStyle in 2017, Roberts expressed her frustration with the ongoing fixation on aging, questioning the double standard that persists in the entertainment industry. "Really, people? Are we still in that space?" Roberts exclaimed, her incredulity palpable. She pointed out the disparity in how aging is perceived and discussed in relation to male actors, citing the examples of George Clooney and Brad Pitt, who have both aged gracefully in the public eye without facing the same level of scrutiny. Roberts made it clear that she refuses to be defined or limited by society's narrow standards of beauty and youth. While she acknowledges the inevitability of aging, she sees no reason for it to overshadow her accomplishments or define her worth as a woman. "There's nothing different about this birthday than any other one," Roberts asserted, emphasizing her belief that age is just a number and should not dictate one's value or relevance in the industry. In terms of family, Julia also admitted that she was shocked when her feud with her brother was discovered by the media. The Roberts family is a dynasty in the entertainment industry, with multiple members carving out their own legacies on both the big and small screens. While Julia Roberts stands as the matriarch of this illustrious clan, she is not the only one to have left an indelible mark in Hollywood. Her niece, Emma Roberts, and her brother, Eric Roberts, have each made significant contributions to the world of entertainment, further solidifying the family's reputation as a powerhouse in the industry. Emma Roberts, the daughter of Eric Roberts and his former partner, Kelly Cunningham, has garnered acclaim for her versatile performances across various genres. From her chilling portrayals in the horror anthology series American Horror Story to her comedic turn in We're the Millers, Emma has showcased her talent and versatility as an actress, earning both critical praise and a dedicated fan base. Meanwhile, Eric Roberts, Julia's older brother, has been a fixture in Hollywood for decades, captivating audiences with his commanding presence and powerhouse performances. His illustrious career has spanned a wide range of genres, from drama to action, earning him accolades and recognition, including an Oscar nomination for his role in the 1985 film Runaway Train. Despite the family's collective success in the entertainment industry, rumors of tension between Julia and Eric have persisted for years, casting a shadow over their relationship. While Julia and Emma Roberts share a close bond, with Emma often expressing admiration and affection for her aunt, the dynamic between Julia and Eric has been more complex. Reports of a feud between the siblings have circulated in the media for decades, fueled by speculation and hearsay. The reasons behind their alleged estrangement remain unclear, with neither party publicly addressing the rumors or providing insight into the nature of their relationship. In a revealing interview with Rolling Stone in 1994, Julia addressed the strained relationship with her brother, candidly acknowledging the lack of communication between them. "We don't speak," she admitted, hinting at a deep-seated rift that had driven a wedge between them. Julia expressed frustration at the public nature of their familial discord, lamenting Eric and his wife's decision to air their grievances in the media. "It's a private matter that for some reason he and his wife have decided to make more public than I think it should," Julia remarked, her words tinged with a mixture of resignation and exasperation. She took particular issue with Eric's wife, Eliza Roberts, whose public commentary on their relationship only served to exacerbate tensions. "Eric tells his stories, and his wife tells her stories," Julia observed wryly. "What I find most fascinating about Eric's wife and what she says about me and how I feel about things and what I do about things is that I've never met her." Her pointed remarks underscored the disconnect between them, highlighting the layers of misunderstanding and miscommunication that had fueled their estrangement. However, in a surprising turn of events, Eric Roberts offered a different perspective on their relationship during a 2022 appearance on the Behind the Velvet Rope podcast. Downplaying the apparent feud between him and Julia, Eric suggested that there was no lingering animosity between them, instead attributing any perceived tension to media sensationalism. "I just stay out of her hair with the press," Eric remarked, his tone casual and matter-of-fact. "And she stays out of mine." His nonchalant attitude towards their relationship contrasted sharply with Julia's earlier comments, leaving fans and observers puzzled by the conflicting narratives surrounding their dynamic. Julia also admitted that she was shocked when looking back at her fateful encounter with acting. Indeed, her journey to becoming one of Hollywood's most iconic stars began with a chance encounter on the streets of New York City, a serendipitous moment that would forever alter the course of her life. In a candid interview with CBS's Sunday Morning, Roberts peeled back the layers of her humble beginnings, offering a glimpse into the fateful moment that launched her into the spotlight. "It's always fun to find out how Hollywood's biggest stars were first discovered," Roberts mused, reflecting on the twists of fate that had propelled her toward stardom. Unlike many aspiring actors who meticulously plan their path to fame, Roberts's introduction to the entertainment industry was decidedly low-key and unexpected. "Well, I was walking down the street with my brother and his then-girlfriend," Roberts recalled, her voice tinged with nostalgia as she revisited the memory. The ordinary stroll through the bustling streets of New York City took an extraordinary turn when they crossed paths with someone who would change the course of Roberts' life forever, a talent agent. The chance encounter with the talent agent, a seemingly random meeting orchestrated by the whims of fate, sparked a chain reaction that would ultimately propel Roberts toward her destiny. In that fleeting moment, amidst the hustle and bustle of city life, Roberts found herself on the precipice of a new adventure, a journey into the heart of Hollywood's glittering world of fame and fortune. In 1985, Roberts made the bold decision to relocate to New York City, accompanied by her sister Lisa, in pursuit of their dreams. While Lisa harbored aspirations of becoming an actor, Julia initially took a more pragmatic approach, securing a job selling running shoes, a role she jokingly referred to as a quick lacer during an interview on Sunday Morning. Meanwhile, their older brother, Eric Roberts, had already established himself as a rising star in Hollywood, appearing in a string of notable projects and forging connections within the industry. It was Eric who played a pivotal role in Julia's journey to fame, leveraging his connections to facilitate the fateful introduction that would ultimately change her life forever. In a stroke of luck, Julia crossed paths with a talent agent while simply walking down the streets of New York City. an encounter orchestrated by Eric's insider knowledge and strategic networking. From that moment on, Julia's trajectory in the entertainment industry was set in motion, with doors opening and opportunities presenting themselves at every turn. Soon after being discovered, Julia began to make her mark on the small screen, landing roles in popular TV series like Crime Story and Miami Vice. However, it was her breakout performance in the 1988 film Mystic Pizza that garnered widespread attention and critical acclaim, showcasing her raw talent and undeniable screen presence. Building on the momentum of her early success, Julia solidified her status as a Hollywood powerhouse with her unforgettable turn in the 1989 classic Steel Magnolias. Her portrayal of the headstrong and spirited Shelby Eatonton Latchery earned her widespread praise and positioned her as one of the industry's most promising young talents. Yet, it was Julia's iconic role in the 1990 romantic comedy Pretty Woman that catapulted her to superstardom and cemented her status as an A-list actress. Opposite Richard Gere, Julia captivated audiences with her infectious charm, magnetic charisma, and undeniable chemistry, solidifying her place in cinematic history and earning her an Academy Award nomination for Best Actress. What do you think about Julia Roberts' shocks? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.